Not like, I don't want to say like bad blood. I think it's a healthy little rivalry that they have going on.
Are we going straight into it?
Yes, we are. All right. I'm glad Anti has let go with the Mario. This is actually, Esam recently made a list regarding Pikachu's hardest matchups, and Mario was definitely up there. So we'll see if Anti can bring something to the table to throw my man off his game.
Yeah, and I feel like Mario has a better matchup than Sheik. Of course, because as we saw at MLG, the Luigi player, the Luigi, who put out Luigi in the MLG? Well, anyway it goes, it's a better matchup. I can't remember, man. MLG was kind of rough.
I mean, Mario just all around the board just does well against like everybody. You know what I mean? And as good as Esam is, I feel like sometimes, just sometimes, he can get a little flustered depending on how it goes. But still, great sportsmanship all around. Great player. One of the best, top 10 easily. But Anti, man, although he doesn't have quite as many results as Esam, definitely somebody you have to respect. Does have a solid lead right now, really dictating the pace. He goes for that forward air, misses, and charging the up smash. And that's the thing about Mario, man. Like, he just stayed a little bit out of Esam's face and charged it all the way up and was just able to connect. Just so smart and efficient right there.
Exactly, perfectly spaced up smash. Like you were saying before, Mario being a better matchup, I feel like, as well. Because, of course, Esam has a lot of Sheik practice. We have a couple top players as far as Master Raven, Fusix. They're all Florida, natives. And they are pretty amazing with Sheik, man. So he has a lot of skill, a lot of familiarity with that matchup.
Well, one thing I feel like also aiding Anti is, I mean, he's coming off of just getting 6-0 in doubles, right?
Oh, yeah.
That, to me, that for a player like Anti, that doesn't put him on tilt. That makes him mad. And the next person he has to face is going to face that wrath. And that's exactly what Esam is running into right now, actually being lapped in percent. Anti just dominating at all points here. Esam finally able to find a forward smash, get him off stage, but not making much out of it, as that neutral air will clear some room for Anti to get right back to work.
It seems like Esam is just struggling to try to find a kill setup. Usually you see Esam basically dominating neutral, but Anti really has a grasp on what Esam is bringing to the table.
I mean, Esam was very, very adamant that this was one of Pikachu's hardest matchups, and Anti is definitely at least justifying it for the moment. This game one not looking too good for our Pikachu hero.
Great job of avoiding that thunder follow-up.
Yes, nice. A lot of knockback on that. Very, very good.
Yep. Yo, why are the Noggins so strong in Smash 4, man? What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with the
man? If I was in the development room, maybe we'd have had a couple changes, but Sakurai is like, you play this game now. So.
And no more updates, no more buffs.
Oh
my
nice.
God, forward smash to the face, only 23%.
Yep, and made Esam kind of leave his shield right there, thinking he could maybe a grab or some sort of punish, but the forward smash was the only thing he was able to catch in that situation. So good stuff to Anti, man. Played really solidly. The way that match started, throughout the whole game, is really kind of no doubt that Anti was, clearly favored to win it. Just off the way it started and how he controlled pace.
It's the Michael Jackson Aviators, man. It's giving them the power, man.
Those are, you know what? I gotta say, I'm actually impressed the fact he can play so well through those. They're not even prescription. It's crazy.
I mean, style, man. You gotta have swag on stream.
You already know. All right, but let's see if Esam can bounce back here, taking it to Battlefield.
All right. Of course, going to be able to utilize those platforms with his platform counters.
Of course.
Has a lot of mobility. Wow. That was kind of meaty.
Okay.
All right. But it doesn't seem to actually be starting off strong, man. Anti just already just pure dominance right
These are the things that Anti, I feel like, is ever since I've seen him even play in Brawl. Like, he's just always been a player to just start off so strong and with such a commanding lead right now. Only taking 8%, not even in double digits, man. 8 on the screen right now. That's why I like to see on a date, man. An $8 date. Oh, it's a good night for EE, baby. Let's go. And it's a good match for Anti right now, just dominating. So Esam really going to have to turn it up, and I mean big time. But I do believe this is top 32, so I think it's only best of 3.
Yes. So he only has one more opportunity to prove this here. Already down to stock, man. And only 58%, like you said before. Low damage for Anti. And seems to try to be running away with this. But just as I said that, Esam seems to be picking up speed.
Yeah, I see Esam slowly creeping back in this thing, recognizing, okay, yeah, I'm down a considerable amount, but I still know who I am as a player. Definitely room to make up this ground if I can. Take some really unfavorable trade. He'll definitely make it back right there, but that's definitely not what he was looking for out of that exchange.
Exactly, man. But he's creeping back in here, man. Like you would expect from a rodent, man.
Sure.
I mean, you know about roaches and rats, man. If the lights ain't turned on, man, they creeping, man.
Yeah, I live in Baltimore, man. Enough said. Let's go. Okay, one. Clear him back a little bit.
All right, wow. I guess expecting a roll right there.
Ooh, trying to catch him. Running in. Anti in a really good position to just, don't have to, he really doesn't have to rush anything. He's going to go in whenever a nice opening presents itself. That's the benefit of being in the lead like this. You don't have to be reckless at all.
But he's still a very aggressive player. You haven't seen him shoot as many fire. How many fireballs have you shot?
I say it all the time. It's like well-timed aggression. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's exactly what we're seeing here. Ooh, okay. Good grab. So we can get out of this. Not too much.
Didn't even go for the Thunder Read. Maybe a little bit too much rage on that one. Or damage on that, excuse me.
Okay. Combinations here. Excellent back air.
All right. Makes it back on stage, but already on 71%, man. And Mario with max rage is very scary. Still, 165. Yep. Just living.
And up B just for good measure. Why not?
I mean, it may just be pennies, man, but they do add up.
Oh, wow. That was so good. He let him go. He let Esam come to him in that situation. Well,
that's the Scorpion, man. 2-0?
Well, you know, you might not have earned that Twitter file for Anti, but you definitely called that ass whooping. So. Tell you like it is. But you know what, Esam, honestly, as good of a player as he is, I don't expect this to really slow him down from making a strong losers bracket run. But Anti definitely